What's up, YouTube? In this video, I am going to talk about why codependent relationships are not healthy and how to avoid them. So within this, we will discuss 4 things. Number 1, when to know when you give too much or when to know when the energy is off in your relationship and what leaky energy is. Number 2, when to know you've outgrown your relationship and it's become toxic. Number 3, how to know when to leave your relationship. And heavy stuff today, guys. And number 4, a few important factors in establishing healthy relationships. So I recently went through a breakup. It's actually very fresh, so I am currently processing the separation. The truth is that this has been a gradual transition of not feeling heard and not feeling respected for a very long time. And what happens when you don't have your needs met but stay in a relationship like this is something called leaky energy. You end up sacrificing your own needs, time, mental well-being for the best interest of the other person. And counterintuitively, by staying in the relationship, not only do you sacrifice your needs and can easily lose a sense of yourself, but you are interfering with the growth of your partner by becoming a crutch and not allowing them to grow themselves. See, when you stay in codependent relationships, you think you're actually helping your partner, but they don't learn things everyone should learn how to do before being in a healthy, successful relationship. For example, they don't learn how to communicate effectively, or even simple things like they don't know how to feed themselves properly without needing the other person to know what's best for them. So to avoid all of this, the first 2 questions you have to ask yourself, or things to consider before embarking in a new relationship, are number 1, are your goals aligned? And number 2, do you have common interests? Do you have shared interests? If you have personal life goals and you already have done the work to find yourself and know what you want or what you don't want, and your partner doesn't share those same interests, then that partner is not for you. In some cases, this is just knowing what makes you happy. And in other cases, it's knowing your basic needs. If your goals are not aligned, usually it doesn't make sense to move forward in that relationship, and there's just no point. But now you can have differences in your goals and interests when you first meet and learn to grow together. But in order for that to work, you need to, number 1, have super strong boundaries, and number 2, have super strong communication so that you can each create space for yourself to do things you like to do and that contribute to your goals. And also, obviously, it makes the relationship a lot harder if you don't have shared interests and goals, because there's less time that you can spend time together. And especially if you're not communicating well or planning in advance, that relationship becomes pretty much nearly impossible. Now, if you do have shared interests and goals, it's important to ask, number 1, does your partner pick up the slack and help you? And number 2, are you leaning on them only when you actually need help, or are you leaning on them like all the time and not taking care of your basic needs yourself? So in summary, if your goals are aligned and you are working together toward common goals, it will be much easier to help each other. You'll want to help each other out, because by helping them, you're also helping yourself get to the point where you want to go and achieve your goals together in life. And if the relationship has good communication, trust, and healthy boundaries, that would be an example of a healthy relationship, even if it's a little dependent, because whether or not you have shared goals, you are giving each other that space to grow as individuals and take ownership for when you're not achieving your goals or taking care of your basic needs, instead of blaming the other person. So that, my friends, is my little video about why relationships are not healthy and how to avoid them. And hopefully that was helpful. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment if you have any questions, and I look forward to talking to you next time. Ciao.